Hello again, whiskey friends. It's Kelsey back here in the Whiskey Riff Lounge. Just wanted to come and do a review with you today. I wanted to wear my Big Vic Energy shirt, get the energy going. Shout out to Big Vic. If you guys don't know about his channel, make sure you check it out. Love that dude. You can probably pretty much find him any day. That guy streams nonstop. And when he does stream, it's like 5 hours. So cheers to you, Vic. Today, we're doing a review of one of my faves, Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series. Now, this is Series 10, and we'll get into all of the stats and details in just a moment. But let's kick off this thing and get it started, and we'll get into the palate and nose and all of the fun stuff. Hey guys, welcome back. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe to help us grow the channel for the next year. We are actually coming up on a year, so guys, thank you so much for all the support, man. We were blown away, Jeff, Darrell, and I. We love doing this. This is what we were doing during COVID, just weren't recording it. So talking about whiskey, doing blind flights, getting to know one another. I mean, whiskey is one of those things that's a unifier. So that's what we intend it to be. Just laid back. We know we don't take ourselves too seriously most of the time. So cheers to you guys. Let's get into the nose and on this one in just a second. Let me give you the stats on this thing. So we're looking at a 9-year Kentucky whiskey, 62%. 18% of it is a 13-year Kentucky, 10-year Georgia whiskey, an 8% Kentucky 6-year, and then 2% of that Dickel 10-year. Well, it doesn't say Dickel, but you know what I mean. Most likely it's going to be Dickel. So here is the stats up on that. See if I can get it to focus just right. Come on. There we go. There's the stats for you on the mash bill. So let's jump into it on the nose. So kind of like some sweet apples, not like stewed apples by any means, but like a fresh, like a bite out of an apple. Maybe even just a little bit of a pear, not a whole lot, but just like a ripe pear. Then you get into some of the baking spices and confectionery sugar notes. Not a lot of oak on the nose per se, but it is coming through. I will think it will come through on the palate. I don't get a lot on the nose. So let's go in for a taste. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, the apple comes through really strong on the palate in the front. Sweet. Really well balanced. I would say this is one of the better balanced of the Discovery Series. I think I have 3 through 10 now, and to me, 3 is my favorite. Of course, that has some MGP juice in it, but I'm really excited to see where this ends up. I think 11's about to come out, and it's all Kentucky, so it'll be interesting to see how they blend all this back and forth. But they do a really, really good job of blending. But I feel like this one's a little bit more complex and well-rounded as a blend as a whole than 9. I tend to like 9 just a hair bit more, but they're doing a better job, I feel like, of making it a consistent blend from start to finish. Yeah, let's go back in for another sip. Mid palate's beautiful. It just all the sweetness and then the caramel and that kind of spreads out. It's got a great mouthfeel too. It's pretty viscous, but it's not like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not overdone in regards to where you just that's all you taste. It's got a front, a middle, and a back, and it is consistently just real round and nice. There's not any peaks or valleys. It's not sharp or pointed where one thing sticks out over another. It's just really consistent and smooth all the way through with regards to where the blend is on this. Yeah, man, that's really good. I know some of you guys are kind of maybe turned off by the price point, but I will say this. I mean, it's got 13-year-old whiskey in it. You guys are paying 120, 130 for anything from 12 to 15-year-old whiskey anyway. I really enjoy what Bardstown is doing. I think they were extremely smart in how they started. They got acquired, blew up, is building like a crazy madman, but they did a lot of contract distilling and did things smart with how they're doing their branding, and then really got other people involved to expand, as well as buying out Green River. And it's going to be interesting in the next 3 to 4 or 5 years to see how that brand takes off, how it affects this particular release. So it'll be fun and interesting to see how that does. But for me, I really enjoy the Discovery Series. Like I said all the time to other people, as far as, retail and over $100 and things like that. Like, everybody has different budgets. So if somebody's paying $130, don't, it's like the guys that get mad at the guys that buy $20 bottles. But if that's what they like, drink what you like, man. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Whiskey is not about the money that you spend. It's about enjoying it for what it is and sharing it with people that you love or like. Either way. But cheers, guys. Let's get into the breakdown of this on the scores, because this one scored a little bit lower than I had thought it would. An 83 on the score for flavor, an 80 on the experience, and an 83 on the value. Overall, it's a great whiskey. It's very good whiskey. I think the thing that hurts this one is the price point for a lot of people. That's kind of why I gave it, low 80s on the value score. And for me, the experience score is a little bit lower, simply because I think that it does come off a little bit thin towards the mid palate and the back, as to some of the other previous batches as well. So that's kind of why I broke down the score. Would I recommend it? Yes. I mean, if you've got the money to, go get this is definitely worth picking up. I really enjoyed 9. 11's about to come out in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I think. So there's going to be another release before the end of this year. And this one's really good as well. So I'll be interested to see, like I said, where this goes and how the brand continues to move forward, how it expands, how those expansions affect some of these releases that are the LEs. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the support that you've given us so far. Cheers to you. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe, or put those comments down if you tasted this one. What's your favorite Discovery Series? Let me know what one stuck out to you. If you've been able to taste some of the other, what's your favorite and why? What you're tasting if you've tasted this one. And that's what we love to hear, man. We are learning as much from you if you learn from us. So we're just whiskey lovers and sharing it with you guys. So cheers to you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Come back and see us here at Hello Again Whiskey Friends, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends.